quick disclaimer, guys, if you guys don't want to listen to the video or hear my opinions, click away now, because trust me, you will gonna hear a lot of it. So let's begin to the video.
Me, girl, I don't always reply. Well, you're not an angel either, you can't even fly. I know this, you think that you know shit.
Today I'm going to be talking about Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. So let's begin. Before people saying, and I'm going to have a lot of angry Jake Paul and Logan Paul fans saying, oh, I'm just jealous because they have more followers than me, or I'm just putting their name in the title to get views. To be completely honest, I don't really care about anyone else's opinion about me on the internet, because everyone's gonna hate regardless. But at least I'm not doing anything bad. But the only difference is I only made one video about Jake Paul, and I didn't. And this is the first time I'm mentioning Logan Paul on my video. So let's begin. Like, I'm not sure what to say, because let's start with Logan Paul first. Because even though Logan Paul, I really don't like him, and I think he's an arrogant cock. I really do. Like I think he's like an arrogant know-all that thinks that he's better than everybody else, and he does have a similar personality to Jake Paul, but unlike Jake Paul, he's actually really a bit nicer to people. Like, he's a bit more nicer, and he doesn't act, even though he does act like he's better than everybody else, but he is helping people more. Like, he's basically helping. When I see the video, all the nice stuff of what Logan Paul did, I saw the video that he was giving homeless people pizzas. Like, technically pizzas isn't a healthy choice, but he's actually giving them food, and he isn't like taking the mickey out of people what they're wearing just because they're not rich. And the fact that he actually helped, I'm not sure, I can't remember what they were doing, but I think he gave a family a lot of money just to help the baby, because I don't know what the situation was, but he was giving them money and he was being very generous. Like, God, like, wow, like, it just makes Logan Paul a bit nicer, and it's a bit sad that we see all the nasty side of Logan Paul and all the selfish version of Logan Paul, and he doesn't get as many attention like than Jake Paul, even though a lot of it is based around because of his brother as well, and the fact that he's trying to be like his brother because he's getting more views and he's getting money just by being an asshole. And he's like trying to copy his brother, because before, his content, in my opinion, is not really bad. Like, the fact that he's a bit more talented, like, in doing videos, doing music, than his brother. And yes, now, yes, let's start with Jake Paul. Yes, people did hate on him just because of his music, even though it's not his fault that he did done in music, and people are so mad that it shouldn't go viral, Everyday Bro, even though it's not a good song, and but the way Jake Paul was acting, like, Jake Paul was acting like a cock, a asshole, like Jeez, like, people say Logan Paul is an asshole or is bad. Jake Paul is a lot worse, trust me. Like, he's making fun of, what's up? He's making fun of people. He carries on like he's above everyone. At least Logan Paul, he kind of respects girls. Jake Paul, look the way he acted. Let me just get a clip of him trying to push Teresa just because just because he got really pissed off because he lost in the game. Roll it.
Thank you guys so much.
You can't tell me that I don't know why people still like him after that. Like, Jake Paul is an asshole. Like, and he's only got famous because of his brother, because of Logan Paul, for example, and he carries on like he's above everyone just because he has a big of a following. Like, honey, like, if it wasn't for your looks or your brother Jake Paul, you wouldn't even be famous. And also Jake Paul, if it wasn't for, also Logan Paul, sorry, if it wasn't for your looks, you wouldn't be famous either. Like, even though Logan Paul is a bit nicer, like, in my opinion, but I still really don't like Logan Paul. Because he's still, his personality is still very similar, but he isn't as bad as Jake Paul. Jake Paul, on the other hand, takes the piss, takes the cake. Because, do you see the way that this cock reacts? And he acts like he's better than everybody else, though. In my opinion, come to bail, even though I think he does deserve more than 1 year because he's been a nuisance to his neighbours, let's be honest. I don't think he's going to go to prison. If anything, I think because the amount of money he got, I think he's going to actually, actually pay for bail. Pay a lot of money and then they're going to release him, just like in Austin Jones. Even though Austin Jones meant to have a longer sentence than Logan Paul, he was only there in prison not even a month, and they let him out just because the money that he has. To me, they should have not let him out because of the fact that he uses his 13 or 15-year-old fans. And yeah, he shouldn't. Yeah, people might argue that Austin Jones. So if I said Logan Paul, I'm very sorry. What I meant is Austin Jones. Jones pundit said that a jury said that he's not allowed to be in social media in some time, but he's still walking around free. Like, he can actually use social media very private, or do private videos, and people will still watch Austin Jones. Like, I'm very sorry, but if he gets support, if Jake Paul gets support after the shit he's done, I don't know what to say. Like, all I can say is Jake Paul fans are retarded. Like, then again, it would make more sense because there are a bunch of 10 or 12-year-olds that obviously, either they must be really, really young, or they're actually retards. Jake Paul fans, because they don't know the difference between, regardless what they do. Like, basically, it's insane how much they worship Jake Paul like a god. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. He can actually kill a person and still get he'll still get fans support him. That's all I can say. Really, I think Logan Paul's better because all the nice stuff what he did, and I don't see any nice stuff what Jake Paul done. So I guess I see you again in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I see ya. Bye guys.